hit that like button. You know where it's at. Hit that like button.
Little black dress 좀 신선하게 원옥조 홍대 춤춰 추골 같이 I know your friends 해 불러올래 어수많은 내 일상 Little black dress 좀 신선.
Here we introduce Jamise.
Hold on. Let me get down here. Here's the room.
Ready? Let me see. Okay. Oh, no, I just want to see your face. Okay. Well, look, your house is clean.
Thank you.
How do you pronounce your name?
It's Jamise.
Jamise. And where are you calling me from? Where do you live?
I live in Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain is Georgia,
Georgia.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Stone Mountain. Do you have any kids?
Yep, I have 3.
3 kids. How old are your 3 kids?
21, 15, and 7.
Okay. How old are you, Jamisha?
37.
37. What you do for a living?
I'm a bartender right now, and I do hair also.
Bartender does hair. Are all your kids by the same man?
Yep.
Okay. You ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. Why didn't y'all get married?
We met in high school, and I guess as we got adults, we were just like 2 different people. He's Muslim, I'm Christian. It just eventually didn't work out.
Okay. You know, we can give her maybe about 8. We can give her an 8. She looks decent. We got to see the kinder cam. She got 3 kids by the same bandit who walked off and left his family. All right. Left this beautiful woman. See, this is part of the scenario, and this is halfway why our families are not intact. The man is not ready to settle down. He's not ready to make a commitment to the woman. He leaves her with 2, 3, 1, 5 kids. This is the tragedy that we have around here. Now, she would be considered a single mother. Of course, she's a single mother. But she shouldn't have to be a single mother because that man should have stood up. Now, she's out here in the dating pool after being in a relationship with somebody, and she got a 21-year-old with this man, and I think, what was it, 15 or an 8 or whatever? That's tragic. And somebody need to be ashamed. And it ain't necessarily her. Let's keep going and see what happened.
So is Jamisha, is her name?
Jamise.
Jamise, my apologies. Jamise, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 37. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries Pisces cusp. March 21st.
Aries, Pisces, cusp. Mine of 3 kids, all by the same man, is a bartender and a hairstylist. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Right now, I'm looking for a Christian, very much into religion right now at this part of my life, and I just want somebody on that page, somebody that is family oriented, that can kind of guide me and my kids into a more positive direction. Okay. And also looking for marriage right now.
Looking for marriage.
Now, we listened to all of that. She said she's looking for marriage. She wants somebody to guide her in the direction she wants to go with her family. What happened to that man who was supposed to be guiding her? First off, she's looking for a Christian. How many men are going to deal with somebody who works in a bar and they're Christian? As Christian as she says that she wants. Now, her working in a bar and doing hair tells me she's an unskilled laborer, or she hasn't had education or college or anything like that. She's just been sitting at home having babies. Okay, taking care of babies, having to work. Now, why did she have to work? Why couldn't she just go to college and do what she had to do? I get it. She had a baby, right? I didn't have a baby that young, but I still went to college with 2 kids full time. These things are possible. Let's get back into it. Christian, she's very religious and she wants marriage.
What are your deal breakers?
Drugs, drinking, the need to be in the club or on the scene all the time. I don't like that. Someone who doesn't take care of their children. Most other things I can kind of work around.
Okay.
Now, you see all them deal breakers, right? Now, them deal breakers tell me that baby daddy was out there in the streets, running the streets. Like he didn't have a woman, like he didn't have no children, like he didn't have no responsibility. No cheating, no lying, no running the streets. That tells me he was wilding, leaving his family to do what they needed to do without him. Which tells me he wasn't being all that a man was supposed to be, which probably wasn't no man. He probably was just a pookie. Did he treat her right? Did he put his hands on? We don't know none of that. All we know is he was a liar, a cheater, a person who wanted to stay in the streets, right? And he wasn't Christian, according to her. Now, my question is, why did it take so long for you to get out of it if he was doing this? But we don't know whether he was doing this her whole relationship. She ain't said yet. We don't know. Okay? But the one thing we do know, is she put up with bullshit. We do know that. Now, that tells me your boundaries, expectations, those kind of things are particularly fractured. And all of this, because she wouldn't be asking for this as deal breakers if it didn't happen from this one bandit. She been with one man, y'all. Now, does that make her qualified to be married? Qualified to have another man come in and take over the lead? And she's only had one man or two men or whatever? Only you all can tell. But my whole point is, she's looking decent, depending on the KendraGM, but also she's on the cusp of just, this is wild. Let's go.
Now, you already kind of said it, but I'm just going to ask this question directly because this is what some of the people will say in the comment section. Well, why didn't you marry the man you had 3 kids with? What were your
like I said, like we grew up together and he stayed 15 when I met him. He still does not have a job, never had one in the entire relationship. It was just time to go. Like I tried. We were engaged during that time, but eventually I had to just go be with someone, try to find someone better that could be a man in the family.
Okay.
Now we get a little bit of the puzzle. He was a trifling ass baby daddy. He was a non-working ass baby daddy. He took her through the ringer. Now, how is it that you stayed with a man who never worked all the time y'all was together, ran the streets all the time you was together? I tried to make it work, ride or die. I tried to do this. I tried to do that. Look, it shouldn't take no 30 years. Well, how long is that? She was kid, 16. It shouldn't take no 20 years for you to say, I'm done with a bandit girl. That's what make you look bad. That right there make you look bad. You very religious, according to you, and yet and still, you stuck by a loser. And that's what he was, a loser. You stuck by him. You knew he was a loser from day one. You know how I know you know he a loser? Because you kept having babies by somebody who didn't work and who didn't want to support their family. You just said it. He never worked throughout the relationship and he stayed 15. Okay, since he stayed 15, that first baby should have been the only baby that y'all had. If that was the baby you were going to have, that's all you should have had, and you should have been and walked away. This right here is what disqualifies you for being in another healthy relationship like this. You may get it simply because you're a beautiful woman, depending on the KendraGM. But you sure as hell shouldn't be qualified above anybody else simply because your decision-making skills are suspect. Because that means you like to bang your head up against the wall. You like to let people do things to you that are unfathomable to the rest of us. It happens to a lot of people, but this is ridiculous. Okay? This is ridiculous. And in no way, shape, or form was you practicing birth control, thinking of your future. You thought that's how relationships went? Wow, people are damaged out here. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Any more deal breakers?
Unemployment. Yeah.
So he still doesn't work to this day?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. Does not help at all. So.
Okay.
So that basically means you're going to be paying for 3 kids, right? You're going to be helping her pay for 3 kids. And don't give me none of that bullshit. You people in the audience, don't give me none of the bullshit. Ain't nobody going to pay for her. Yes, they will. Depending on the KendraGM, yes, they will. Now, that baby daddy, and I must warn you, if you're going to walk over there, that baby daddy ain't paying no bills. Which means you and her being a bartender, how she supporting kids on bartender salary, I never know. Her on a bartender salary is taking care of them 3 damn kids. And that means any money you come in there with, you got to help pay for that family, right? Now, depending on how much money you make, you might come out good. Who knows? But I know she don't make no hell of a lot of money and work as a bartender. Okay? Let's keep going.
Yes. Do you want more children?
No.
No. Okay. Let's do the KendraGM. See this body. You ain't got no waist.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you.
When was your last relationship, Jamise?
It was 2 years ago.
She apparently don't want no more kids. You can have your own kids, so you gotta come with your own kids. So she's looking at an older man, okay, who don't have any kids in his house. Which means if he has kids, he gonna have to make a decent amount of money to help take care of her kids, right? She's a beautiful woman. The body is tight. She's gonna get people. Before the show is over, she probably gonna get men throwing themselves at her right then. And this is how men get caught up in this trap. She's beautiful. Ooh, I can't say that body. Let's remember a couple things, dude. She don't use birth control. Apparently she may use birth control now, but she don't want no kids. Okay? It don't matter what he look like, which tells me anybody will do as long as they have money enough to take care of her. She don't have no problem meeting men when she go out alone. Simps gonna come right up behind her before she even leave the show, dinging her inbox. Okay? My thing is, it would be a different story if she had a job that paid a lot of money. She was on top of that baby daddy. But here's the thing. The baby daddy is imprinted on this woman. She got 3 kids by him. He don't work. I need a place to stay. Can I stay with you? Can I watch the kids for you? Can I do this, that, and the third? All of these scenarios are possible because this man has 3 kids by her, and she will let him in if he turns himself around, and then you ass out. Okay? Your ass out if he decides he wants to come back. She looks sad as hell. See the bags under her eyes? She looks like she has been through the ringer. Now this man done took her to a ringer. Usually when a man take you through the ringer, he can come back if he straighten his act up. They only in their late 30s. He got 2 or 3 years to pull his act together. But she want to pull you into her mess. She may not be seeing baby daddy now. She may not be seeing him. But he always had a potential to come back. That's the problem with 3 kids. Mama, let daddy come back, please. She looks so depressed she might let him. This is the scenario right here. So therefore, you take your chance when you go over there and talk to that lady. Okay? She might be beautiful, but all that glitters ain't gold though.